Hey guys, the Will Coca podcast is teamed up with Find the Good. Find the Good is a brand that helps reinforce good habits in both mental health and physical well-being. Use the code WillCoca to receive 10% off your next purchase. And remember, 10% of the profits go to Mental Health America. Welcome, everybody, to another 5-Minute Friday. We made it to Friday. Look at us. I've been thinking a lot about hobbies and how they influence our lives. Not just in the consuming of time, but the discipline that it may teach us. Most of you know I am a fly fishing enthusiast. I love it more than it probably loves me. And in a perfect world, a perfect day would be me, my dog, a fly rod, and a quiet stream with absolutely nobody around. Which is different for me because as a person who likes to perform music and likes to engage in conversation, being alone is difficult. But for some reason, during this process of fly fishing, it feels natural. The crossover between fly fishing and real life almost mirror each other. You see, just as in life and fly fishing, success almost never comes instantly. It requires a repeated effort, a careful observation, and, of course, the willingness to learn from mistakes. Fly fishing teaches anglers to embrace the failure part of the process. A poorly placed cast or a missed strike is not a reason to give up, but rather an opportunity to adjust and improve. Those who stay committed to the practice find that perseverance leads to moments of success. And of course, you have all these variables, right? The conditions of the water are always changing. The weather, the fish behavior, everything can shift unexpectedly. You have to learn to read your surroundings and adjust your approach. Whether it be by changing your fly, refining your technique, or even repositioning yourself in the river that you're in. It's the same principle in life. Plans go awry, but success requires the ability to adapt, to stay flexible, to embrace the uncertainty. The saying goes, a good fly fisherman learns to work with the river rather than against it. There are times in my life where my obsession to be in control of things makes me miss out on really investing in the process. Therefore, being present is just not an option. So I challenge myself to find these opportunities like fly fishing, like learning a sport, like learning a new instrument, or the practice part of it is more important than the outcome. And it's within things like fly fishing that I'm learning that it extends beyond the river. It applies to relationships, to careers, to personal goals. People often encounter setbacks that make them question their path, and I think that fly fishing reminds me that the process is not always linear, and sometimes when we do everything right, it still takes time. Perhaps the greatest lesson I've learned in fly fishing is the ability to find fulfillment in the process itself. Look, while catching a fish is amazing and it's exhilarating, and the true magic of the sport lies in that experience, it's truly the mindset you learn that becomes the invaluable thing. If joy is only found in the results, happiness is fleeting, right? But if fulfillment comes from the pursuit itself, then every step becomes meaningful. Thanks for listening, folks. That's been another 5-Minute Friday.